Whoo! For those of you looking for apartment, or for those of you trying to get a new apartment or something, next time you're looking for a house, you should probably avoid houses that have this glassy thing of a bathroom. Go for something that has a bathtub. Maybe just an advice. This thing is beautiful, but it's 100% hard to maintain. But that's not the point of this video. That's not the point. The point of this video is that I believe these younger guys are lazy. By younger guys, I want to say Gen Zs and what's it called? Maybe Gen Alphas. Lazy might be reaching. Lazy might be a reaching word, but that's what I want to do. But while we're doing that, I want to clean this place. I woke up this morning and I feel I'm a bit feverish. It's kind of around -2, -10 degrees in Astana, Kazakhstan, and I feel feverish. I've been on. There's a fever medicine called antigripine. I've been on it for the past 2 days, and also my nostrils are blocked, 100% blocked. So let me just do one or two things. Try to clean while you watch me clean, Mr. Muzzle. Almost over. Do you have any backup here? Yanko. Well, this might look like the bottles, but trust me, the content is not what it is. So don't be a bit surprised to where you see a lot of things. So what I do is that when I'm doing cleanings like this, so I have this wiper to wipe my mirror. I just want to clean this mirror. I'll clean the mirror and I'll talk about what I want to talk about as quickly as possible. So bear with me. It won't take long at all. At all. Yeah. No, let me make this place smell nice. You need to smell nice. So I use this thing for my bathroom. I buy it. I think you should get to know that I am a huge fan of smells. I just want everything to have cool smells and the likes. So I invest my money in perfumes and we call it diffusers. Yeah, this diffusers. I spend a bunch of my money on that just to make make my house smell nice. Yeah, let me put that way. So let me just do this while we're here. Although it's sad you might not be able to perceive it, but I will for you. This is sweet. So it's called Sakura Red Diffuser. What? Just a red diffuser? Nothing crazy. I think I have finished this one. This one was Ocean Energy. It was cool. It was super cool. I'll throw it away. So, if you're seeing this for the first time, so funny enough, before starting this video, something interesting happened. I actually made a video similar to this, but in that video, I wasn't speaking. I was playing what's it called? I was playing something on the ground. I was playing an audiobook on the ground and was cleaning. Then at the end of the day, that was the video that actually got me a lot of my subscribers. Then at the end of the day, I discovered that you can't play someone else's audiobooks and monetize. So I had to private all those videos and change my niche in a way. So now I'm just trying to record anything the way they are. Just me. You see me? This is all you see. Me in my glory and while I do some work. So what's up with the cleaning stuff? So this cleaning stuff is it started as Mr. Muzzle. It started as Mr. Muzzle and Yarko. Yeah, they all started as this. But now what you see here is a mixture of oh sorry. I told you I'm sick. What you see here is a mixture of water. What's the name of this liquid soap? The one we use for dishes. I put it there. Then I put a little bit of vinegar there, just to make it happen. To for that sparkle. And this is what I actually use for. This is what I use for this glass because it's hard. It's so hard to clean the what's the called the stain on this glass. I don't know why, but it's super hard. I clean this every weekend or every 2 weekends. Yeah, because if you don't do that, the beauty is not there. You need the beauty, so you clean that. And so, for example, this weekend I'm gonna do that. Today is a Thursday. I just feel less busy. Yeah, I feel less busy. Then I just want to declutter. Like I just want to declutter my head. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm just doing this now. To being lazy. When I was younger, I can say that now. I'm in my 30s. So when I was younger, I'm talking 18, 19, 20. I was a writer on Fiverr. And by guy, please work. Huh. I was a writer on Fiverr. Yeah, boy. I was a writer on Fiverr. And I remember that I was living in Nigeria back then. And for Nigerians that are here, we understand that we didn't have, there's this issue of electricity that, you know, Nigeria has this crippling electricity problem or something like that. But this specific day, I was living on campus and I had issues with electricity and I had to complete a project because I had already promised this guy. So I took myself, I went to a fuel station. Fuel station is where they sell fuel, right? I went to a fuel station, but I could not get myself to ride there. It's a busy place. So I asked the manager of this specific filling station to allow me sit on a bench. If you go to most filling stations, they always have this lubricating section, maybe to the left or to the right, where you put, they call it lubricant, but you can put your car inside and maybe go under. Some people go under the mechanics and they check under your car. So I sat there. There was this socket there. I sat there with my computer and I worked for about 5 hours. I was able to make that delivery, make the delivery, and that was my modus operandi back then. That nothing could stop me. I would pay. Sometimes I would even pay more on fuel to finish your project and earn less. At the end of the day, I earn less. But the goal was every time I deliver, I like when I promise people to deliver, I always fulfill my promises. So now I did this and it was normal to me. Well, that was what I would say. It was kind of normal and I felt okay, this is it. Oh, while I'm talking about my story, this is my iPad. Usually, if I'm not recording a video, it's always with me. And sometimes I listen to sometimes I listen to sermons, or if I'm not watching, most of the time I'm watching YouTube videos. Most of the time, if I'm not watching YouTube videos, I am doing Duolingo. If not Duolingo, I am checking my YouTube studio. I have 2 channels. This is my second channel, James English Quiz. It's a new channel actually, but it's starting well. Let's put it that way. James English Quiz. I put it there. So that was my style of work back then. I would just work, deliver. There was no excuse. Yeah, there was no excuse, and that's it. So if you know my story by now, you know that I, at the end of the day, finished and left what's it called, Fiverr. So right now, because of my busy schedule, I only use Fiverr as a buyer. But to the statement of to this statement of me believing maybe Gen Zs are a bit lazy, or let me say unaccountable. I went to Fiverr a few days ago. I discovered something. It's interesting. There was this buyer I approached. He gave me the best something, and because I needed some details, we had to hop on a video call. And what happened was, when we hopped on this video call, one way or another, by the time we finished our second order, we kind of transferred off Fiverr. The first 2 orders were great. So we transferred off Fiverr because he said, Fiverr takes 20% of everything. And I was like, okay, for you to earn more, I'll send it to you via PayPal. No, Payoneer, via Payoneer. So it was good. And what happened was the first order I gave to this guy outside of Fiverr, he didn't deliver early. He didn't deliver early. It took him like 3 or 4 days. I was like, okay, that's the first time of all. Maybe something happened, and then every other orders were not delivered early, and that's one story. Another story is the story of a guy that I don't want this thing to dry up. There's this guy that contacted me one day and said he wanted to help me with my YouTube channel, and this guy he he appeared so energetic. He appeared so I hate that sound. Ah, he appeared so energetic. My body, I am having shivers right now. Okay, let me just take this away. He was so energetic and he told me, "Oh, I can help you build your YouTube channel, blah blah blah." Let's hop on a call. I hopped on a call with this guy, and this guy was reading a script. He probably went to a movie school or a marketing school or something, but this guy could not listen. He couldn't listen. But this guy was just reading a script. I don't know why. He kept on telling me, okay, this is it. I need to help you. I noticed, what do you want with your channel? Listen, I told him, well, I want my channel to be good, but I am not in a hurry. I have other things I'm doing. This is probably a hobby for me. So, nothing crazy. Guess what he said? Are you satisfied with your channel now? I just said, in a way, I'm not in a hurry, but because those were the questions he had lined up for me, he wasn't ready for me derailing him or anything. So despite saying I was a bit okay, my channel was at the time was just 2 months, and I already had 1,000 subscribers. I was just waiting for the watch hour to complete to get to 4,000 watch hour. So I said, well, in 2 months, this is even a surprise for me. The next question was, are you satisfied? Not listening. I don't know why. Maybe people lack listening skills. I'm not sure, but that thing gets to me. Now, I didn't clean this thing well because I'm talking. I need to learn to focus. This is my problem. When I'm working, I like to keep quiet, and I want to talk while I'm working, and this is a huge problem. And I hate this sound. I hate that sound. So then I have had other instances. Now, I've had instances of people giving excuses, filmsy excuses, like, oh, this is not working because I need to clean this thing first before. I want to use this towel to clean first, then I'll wipe it later. Maybe that's what I should have done earlier. That's what I should have done. It's because I'm talking. That's what I should have done. I want to wipe first. So, to the professionals out there, if you think you have a better way of cleaning, let me know. iPad, move away. Let me just put it here. It's usually here. Yeah. Trust me, this thing smells great. The room smells great like that. So maybe that's what I should have done earlier. Now, excuses, and sincerely, maybe it's because of my work rate. Maybe that's why I am who I am or something. I have 2 YouTube channels. I am a freelance designer. I'm an educator, and I'm still doing this. I still have time to do a lot of things, and there's usually no excuse for me because I believe it's either I solve my problem or something. Yeah, at times I plead to my client, but when it's becoming incessant and repetitive, I don't think it's something forgiving. Yeah, that's my uh, way of life in a way. So I see these people that what's the point I'm trying to make here? A lot of people are I sound so incoherent. God, because okay, this is going to be a practice. I'll still make another video doing this thing again, and I hope I get better with this. I will get better. So I think a lot of people, because Fiverr gives accountability, Fiverr On Fiverr, I could review and give him 1 or 2 stars, 3 stars. He was really scared of that, and he delivered as quickly as possible there. But once we got out, he felt a bit relaxed. He took me for granted. I hate that thing. I dislike it when people take me for granted. I don't know why. Okay, let me shut up here. This is as clean I can get as I can get it. I'm tired. So, oh god, see those shivers. Now, so this is what the toothpaste looks like. Of course, you know who does this? Not me. Not me. I press my toothpaste anywhere. Of course, it's my partner. She does this rotating thing, and God help her. It's cool. I follow the instruction. Mine is to follow. She leads in stuff like this. And of course, in exchange for my silence and something, I use a lot of this face stuff. She has a lot of them. She has a lot of them. Vegan Sisa tea, blah blah blah. Hontunia cordata tea tree. Oh, I use a lot of stuff. Now, this is my favorite. Mine, this is my favorite. This oil. I use it for my hair, beards. I don't grow hair, but this is not just for growing hair. It's just for, I just want it smooth and so cool. Don't worry, this is rough because I have just woken up and this is how I look. This is my natural face. This is not a made up face. So this is a mixture of, in case it's not on focus, it's not in focus. This is a mixture of what you're seeing below here. It's aloe vera. So I have an aloe vera plant. So what I do is that I scrape the aloe vera, put it, warm it, or let me say fry it with coconut oil. So once it simmers and when it settles or something, I sieve it and I use it here. So I use this so I just spray it on my hand, rub it on my beard, make it shiny. Yeah, I use it for that. Just for my hair. So I have a lot of it. So once I do that, I put it in a lot of containers used by my wife. So I use this. So this one might take me for 2 months or 3. 2 or 3 months. Just one big aloe vera strand, stalk. Can I call it stalk or stem? Yeah, one big aloe vera stem gives me this. So I'm natural, team natural. So accountability, that's where I was. Accountability, I think people are not accountable people tend to take people for granted when they are not held accountable for their actions. That's number one. Number two, I have had instances of people that I raise ideas and they always tell me it's bad, it's horrible, this is not going to work. But my question is, and by people I mean these younger guys, my problem I have with that is, well, my ideas might be stupid, but before I tell people their idea is bad or something is not going to work, I always tell them that I always find another solution. Okay? It's either I find something else. Before I can tell you your idea is bad, I have something else to counter the idea. So that's just the way I work. So I feel before you tell somebody their idea doesn't work, don't just come and always say, oh, this is not going to work. Because, okay, give me something else. Give me something else. Now, this thing is starting to sound like I am ranting. Maybe I am. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, a lot of these guys, I have had interactions with a lot of these guys. Okay. And one thing again, vinegar can be choking. Yeah. So you can't, as far as I am smelling the nice scent of this thing, perceiving the nice scent of this thing, vinegar can be choking. So the point is this. So I've raised 2 points right now: accountability, laziness in terms of not willing to work hard. Well, People call me a hustler, but I have seen people who even work harder than I do. I've seen people work harder than I do. So I think I still don't work hard enough in some situations. But still, I have seen people that believe they work hard. Yeah. And but I just feel it's not enough. Maybe it's because of my is it my level? But that's the idea. So I think a better word to say is maybe not lazy for these guys. Maybe it's a different thing. Maybe I'm viewing it from a totally different perspective. What do you think? But in my head, my experience with some, not all, I have had amazing experiences also. My experience with some of these guys is that once they settle, they make all these promises, and once they're comfortable with you, they just take you for granted, and they just keep doing some things, giving excuses. I hate excuses. I detest. I shouldn't say the word hate. I detest excuses. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. So don't give excuses. Do your work. Do your work and do your job. Yeah, that's it. So for the younger peeps coming, if you're a younger person watching, or you might not be younger, maybe someone else, what do you think of what I'm talking about? I'm just rambling here, sincerely. I'm just rambling. Oh, I forgot to show this. The CeraVe. She's a huge fan of this too. Creme Lavante Hydrante. Oh God, a lot of them here. I hope to. There's one here too. So mine is just this and my brush. I use that a lot. So we have that here. While I am here, let me just let me use. So that's everything. So while everything is there, I do something like this. So what I do is let me wash my face before I run away. This is how I run away. Let's wash the face. So I start with this. You dab the face first. I think this is why I get the mirror dirty. Wash my face. Oh, did you think I was going to wash this glass today? I'm sick. I'm just going to wash the mirror. I like clean mirrors. So dab that face. Then you use this. I need to finish this. She already bought a new one. But the thing is that I always wait for her to start using it. Then, funny enough, it's not even about start using it. I like finishing stuff. She doesn't like finishing stuff. I don't know. She even when we watch films, she sleeps off. Don't tell anybody I said that. So she sleeps off. So I just use this. Uh, the name is what's the name? Mary May. Believe in truth. Home Tony. Oh, it's not an ad. It's not an ad. Okay, so I just do something like this. Ah, okay, I'm doing more than this might be the beginning of the blog. And funny enough, this is what I was against. This is the first thing I was against when I was starting my YouTube channel. I said I don't want to do blogs. I hate blogs. It's showing your personal life. Well, let's see if. So I just do something like this. So I use my hand soft wash one maybe every week, but once in a month or twice a month I use the scrub to just scrub everything and do that. But today I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I think I did it last week. So wash it off. They say wash it off with cold water, but I dare not. Cold water, come. Oh, I just spoke my Yoruba there. Cold water. Never say no to cold water. Never in my life will I use cold water. Okay, so we have that. Beard's dripping. So done with that. The rule of the house is that when you're done, you don't scratch, you just dab. So do some dabbing.